You're listening to the dulcet tones. That's Jimmy Swiss in the background. Why wouldn't it be? Beer to day drinking, everybody. What's going on, guys? We got a 16-point IPA, Devil's Backbone, owned by Anheuser-Busch, I think. Now, still make a good fucking beer to me. Cheers. And it's a lot less of a beer because I started shooting the video and then I said something wrong and I tried to pause and I hit the stop button. So here we are, starting the fuck over. I'll try to recap whatever the fuck I was yapping about. But it's not very important because it's just a rant. So we're not doing, last week on Friday, we did a kind of a different type, a J-Pouch talk, where I discussed my, I have, not that anybody gives a shit, no pun intended, but no colon and no rectum. So because of that, I did a little J-Pouch shout out last week. Talked about something that happened related to that. And I'll get back to that. Probably real soon I'm going to do another one. But today is just an old-fashioned, bearded, angry rant with a beer. Because I had to drive to a store after work. And that just puts me in a mood. When you have to drive with these idiots. And just for shits and giggles, check this one out. I had a friend text me the other day and say, it's a nurse that's going up north for the first time, I guess, to Massachusetts. She said, I'm on my way to Martha's Vineyard, and tell me why the fuck you left here for Virginia Beach. She's like, this weather's great and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's no humidity compared to down here. And I said, just wait, the people are even real. You're actually seeing real people. It's just better. It's just better. So, anyway, here I am, stuck down here, still belly aching about it. But, it's just, you gotta have something to complain about. You wouldn't have any, what are you gonna do? I mean, you gotta have some kind of axe to grind, some kind of chip on that shoulder, or else it's tough to keep going. I got Gronky Pants right here. He just keeps wanting to get a little attention, but anyway, just wanted to rant a little bit about calling out from work. I haven't done it. I don't do it. I don't do it in years and years and years and years and years. So it just pisses me off that it doesn't really, because I understand people, and especially down here, I don't know what's happened. It was bad when I got here, but it's even worse now. It might be bad back home, but down here it's like the selfishness just took off, especially through COVID. So people will use the call-out thing and just talk about, yeah, I need it for such and such, or I got to take care of this, my baby, blah, 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 blah. All this stuff. And some of it's probably legitimate, but when you're doing it repeatedly, it's just, you're hurting the job. And when you're in healthcare, it's not just a factory, and you're dealing with people. So you're not hurting your other workers, really. You're hurting the people that are being served, that are not being served as well as they should be. So it's just kind of funny that there's like a I'll show you mentality a lot of times. Like, oh, you made me get on a task I didn't appreciate yesterday? And you're my boss, but still? Okay, I'll show you, I'll call out. I mean, I don't understand that. It's just, I don't know, it's just a pansy mentality, I guess, that just permeates through here. Because it's just non-stop. Always short-handed, everything like that. It doesn't bother me because I just try to keep it in perspective. I'm in a good headspace. It's not going to bother me. I mean, you let it get you crazy, but it doesn't make any sense. It's out of your control. You just got to control what's in your realm. You don't worry about that other shit. But anyway, that's all. And that's not all, because I just went, The motherfuckers don't worry about that selfish shit coming back to them, because I believe whatever the universe sets forth, that the shit's gonna come back to you, whatever you do, good, bad, whatever, indifferent. But I mean, I'm a spiritual person, so I believe things. But even if you don't, like I'm saying, you do some stupid shit, chances are some stupid shit's gonna come back. What do they say? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So I don't know, but they're not worried because they're ultimate diverters, right? Those type of folks are good at diverting, like, so they can fool people. So they'll get that horrible shit coming back to them. All they're going to do is divert it to some other people, and they'll just keep gliding along with the bullshit. You know what I mean? I don't know. What are you guys drinking? Anybody drinking, watching this shit? But, I mean, they just divert. They just, and I mean, it's almost like everybody's so dumb, they're just waiting for a cause. Like, fucking LeBron. Let's talk about LeBron. 2 things about this jackass. The greatest basketball player of my generation. I mean, for real. But, I mean, he's not better than Larry Bird. But, I mean, he's the greatest right now. I mean, whatever. But, he's just a jackass. Like, and I know it's different now. There's all sorts of media opportunity that there wasn't back then. But Larry Bird wouldn't do it. You don't know where the fuck he is now. We don't know if he even exists. He's just in a cave somewhere. So, but anyway, LeBron does nothing to, I mean, anything he says, people are going to run with. So, for instance, recently, he said there was a Fuck LeBron shirt sold in the Celtics team store. 100% false. No, it's the dude that's always right across from the team store, across the street. He does it at Fenway. He used to have the Jesus Sucks shirt. He has the Fuck LeBron. You know why? Because those are going to sell like fucking hotcakes. But anyway, LeBron goes on this little barbershop shit, which is dope. I like that whole concept. And he says that Boston's a racist city, and it used to be, I think. I mean, the whole busing thing from the 60s, 70s, that's the thing that just started us, and it's still the same, I guess. I don't see it any different than anywhere else, tell you the truth. I've seen more down here, actually, in the good old VA, of racism, but that's a whole nother topic. So anyway, LeBron saying that the Fuck LeBron shirt sold in a team store. That's one of the examples he gives for the racism in Boston. Now, I'm sure that he's heard some shit from the stands, probably some drunk assholes that have said racist shit. But I think when people are getting at LeBron, I mean, the racist people are everywhere. When they're saying racist shit at a basketball game, it's because they just don't know what else to say to try to annoy him. They're trying to do that, I assume. But, I mean, I think that's the same everywhere. But he says that and gives the example of that shirt being sold, not true. It's in a stand across the street, and nothing to do with the official team. So get the fuck out of here with that. But because he said it, it's going to become real. It's going to become fact. When indeed it isn't. And that's the thing I've learned too. Being around so much stupidity, sometimes I'm like, I don't need to be right with these folks. I can't take anybody in this state almost seriously anymore. So I just kind of, in my head, I'm just like laughing, but on the outside, yes, okay, all right, yeah. But, I mean, I can't take them seriously, so all right, we're back. We got a little White Widow going on. That's what the memory problem is. All right, people, I'll admit it. What do you got out there? What strain you got, if it's legal in your vicinity? But anyway, we got a little bit of this. A little swig left. We're going to finish that off, but basically, I forgot where I was with all that. That's why I tried to pause. I couldn't remember. I don't know how to use this fucking computer to show me without stopping it. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's face it. So, anyway, it's just all boils down to LeBron. I got to him through the segue from diverting, people's attention. Basically, is what he's doing with saying you sell a Fuck LeBron shirt in an NBA team store. That's not going to happen. But it'll be believed, because people will believe it, and then it becomes true. I see all the time. I kick back and realize It doesn't matter what's real and what's not, what's right and what's wrong. I don't take too many people seriously here, like I was saying. So, whatever, I just let it happen, and I know what's right. I just do what's right. And I don't care what other people see, think, whatever. If you talk, whatever, about what I'm doing, about me, I don't care. It's none of my business, your opinion of me. But anyway, that's LeBron's first issue that I had. Second issue is the Brittany Griner shit. It's going to be real quick. I just want to say real quick, it sucks that she's over there for a fucking vape pen. And it sucks that she didn't fucking realize that shit. I don't know if it was because she's Brittany Griner, she thinks she's a celebrity, no need to worry about this shit, but that's even more reason to worry. You gotta be able to read the room. You gotta know that shit's not cool over there. Yeah, you might walk down the street and see the cops in Russia smoking fucking jade, but they're still gonna put you to the ultimate test when you're the American superstar basketball player making illegal shit happen. It's still illegal, you know? You can't do that there. So what if you have a doctor's card from here? It has nothing to do with the world. So, I'm sorry, it's no more important than anybody else. Like, you don't think there's, like, probably prisoners there that would love to be released? Like, I don't understand why we're trying to make this. I don't know if she'd want to even come back to this country. That's what LeBron said? Like, that's wild. Like, where else would you want to be? The only reason she had that arrogance in the first place to pull that stupid-ass maneuver that she's paying the time for is because she lives in this fucking country. I don't get it. LeBron, I don't get it. And I know you're watching this, LeBron. I know. I mean, you're watching it, I'm sure. You're always watching my videos. You're one of the 3 people that watch. But anyway, that's all I'm going to rant about right now. Having a good day. I'm in a good headspace lately. Your boy Bearded in a good headspace. That's why I'm thinking I'm going to switch it up a little bit and talk more about better shit than beers, because I don't drink as much as I used to, like I keep saying, and I'm saying it on purpose because, I don't know, it's not as important to me, but you know what, I enjoy it much more now, too. Now when I used to drink a couple, during weekdays I had off, I'd drink during the day, and then I'd be off, work for a couple of days, then be off for the weekend and drink during the, and then always on and off. Like, I feel so much better with it. It tastes better, it feels better, a little buzz. But anyway, enough about that shit. What are you guys doing out there? It's just me and Gronky Pants here in the cave. Gonna come at you soon with another follow-up to the more serious topic without the bear. We'll talk some about strains, maybe, though, because there's a lot of medicine out there that can help with people with colorectal issues, or just any type of issues, but especially that's what I'm going to focus on, GI type of issues, like my own. So, everybody remember, what's that favorite little line I learned a couple months ago? It's nice to be important, but it's more important, motherfucker, to be nice.